Fenland Farming Adventures. Hope you're all good. I thought I'd just come and say sorry for the lack of content. Everything's been chaos around here lately, and I hope you'll join me in keeping me entertained for this morning. We're now going off to burn off the spuds. My cousin Martin's already done one little bit of his, a week ahead of us. Yeah, we're going to just get these spuds burnt off. I think it's about the right time. It says 5-6 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever to properly get your skin finished good. But I mean, if the price is good, then price is good. I'm not going to bother storing too many, I don't think, at this rate. Yeah, price is good, I'm going to go at them. If the price is crap, then I'm not going to go at them. Yeah, it just all depends on the price, doesn't it? So everything depends on price. Whee. Who we got watching? Come and say hello and let me know how your day's going. Yeah, just I haven't done any filming, none whatsoever. I went to the British Potato Open Day, whatever they want to call it, thing the other day, and was a bit disappointed by that. Pretty impressed with the standing harvester. Obviously we've tried the Select 200, and that's a good harvester, so that's good. Learned a couple of things about my Veritron that I could change. Sorry about that. I don't know whether you lot were still there. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Grumpy Grandad just rang me about a lorry that might be or might not be coming, so I thought I'd just quickly answer that. What was I saying? Learned some stuff about my harvester, which is good. A little update I can do on my cart elevator, my ring elevator on the back, because last year it was dropping a few spuds out. So they just put like a little vibrating roller in there. Little vibrating roller that stops all the spuds dropping out. Make sure it shakes them all out before it goes past the transfer belt. So, what's everyone doing today? I forgot my sunglasses, which is rubbish. 20 plus degrees out here already. It is nice and toasty. David Hall, morning Daniel, harvest time all done. Yeah, sort of, David, yeah. As you can see, everything around the fen, David, is pretty well mopped up now. It's only in places like Lincolnshire where they just couldn't get their wheat in the ground that they're still got fields and fields of wheat that I noticed was everywhere yesterday, or the other day, Tuesday, Wednesday, I can't remember, one or the other. Hello, Cat. Morning, Cobbler. How are you? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I'm still not really got over my monkeypox or whatever it was, or bird flu from going on holiday. So I'm still. I mean, Christ, that was ages ago now. It must have been 4 weeks ago that I went on holiday and came back with monkeypox. So I'm still struggling. Just off to Greg's to get a rosemary green for my nan, who just got back from Mallorca. Hopefully she didn't get monkeypox from going to Mallorca, like I did. Oh no, I went to Minorca. No, she'll be fine. Good morning from Sweden. How are you doing in Sweden? I hope you're well. My play. Please forgive me. My play. She has the Burnley flops. I can't really move her arms. That's not very, very good. Poor old girl. If it makes you feel any better, I can't talk very well. I'm all still mucusy and chesty. With it being dragging on so long, I probably should go to the go and see a doctor. Yeah, at some point, but I've just been too busy. Morning from wet Portsmouth. How much rain did you get down in Portsmouth, Sean? Is it Sean? Yeah, Sean Meads. All our weather forecasts up this way were saying how horrendously bad all the flooding and stuff was going to be down down in Portsmouth, so I hope it's not too bad. I hope the fields are still travelable, or you can still get on doing stuff, you know. So hope you're all good down in Portsmouth. No flooding. How's Sweden this morning then? How's Sweden? I bet it's snowing there. It always snows in Sweden, don't it? See how we get on with that one. I just got to concentrate a little bit there. 2 seconds. Bloody thing. There we go. Make sure I don't spray off some of my sugar beet. But that should be all good. So we're putting a burn off in, and we're also putting a... Oh no, come on. Putting a blight spray, a late blight spray in, and we're doing a little bit of phase 2 as well to go. Going on, farmer from Liverpool. Hello, JB, JDB. How are you? Can I say JD, JB, JD, JDB? Yeah, let's say it like that. How are you? Hell, man, it's 28 degrees and the combines are going loud and strong in Sweden. That's cool. I don't really know what. Excuse me. Bloody thing, go away. The bits there never got sprayed off. My elusive code keeps coming back every time I turn the steering wheel, the rear wheels now. So I must have just a loose wire in there. It's still working, but it's just flashing a code up on me every time I turn around. So I can't really see what I'm doing until I cancel the freaking code out. So Sweden, I don't know what Sweden's seasons are like really. I mean, I guess probably the same as what they are, similar to what they are in Scotland, maybe a bit later. Are they kind of just started combining, or are they just in the middle, or whatever they are? Alas, or whatever, however you say your name. Excuse me, I'm really rubbish at reading. I'm a farmer. JD, that's good. What are you up to today, JD? Just up there in Liverpool doing something, I guess. So this is, I should have put my other screen, my section control screen back in now. It's finished in the combine, but I forgot. So, and then I came to the worst possible field. This one's got some scoops and stuff. More towards the end now, that's good. Already started planting the wheat, crikey. Do you have to plant your wheat? Do you have to plant your wheat and let it get up, and then does it freeze over and then snow over? I don't really know. But it's nice to have a fan in Sweden, that's pretty cool. Or someone watching in Sweden, let's say. If you haven't subscribed already, then go and subscribe to our little channel. That'd be really good. I might have to go in a minute, because as you can hear, the more I talk, the more mucusy I'm getting. So, stupid monkey pots. Somebody mentioned me in a comment on Facebook. Survives beneath the snow. Yeah, I thought it would. I mean, it just gets a layer of snow on, and it's kind of insulated, then, isn't it? Or maybe it gets frozen right down, and permafrost has to come out before you start travelling again, I guess. Yeah, I know it gets cold and it's covered in snow, but I guess some places are pretty good, aren't they? Some places are okay. So, yeah, it'd be nice to come to Sweden. Feel free to invite me over there for some filming and some fun. Me and Mrs. Farmer will come and have a little 2-day holiday in Sweden. I know Sweden, yeah, been out drinking with some Swedish people in the UK and abroad. They're quite good fun. Kind of like Swedish version of us. Hardcore drinking, which is great. So yeah. Alright, let me just get turned around on the end here. I've got to try not to spray off my sugar beet, which is behind us. And yeah, I haven't... obviously, where I'm not feeling 200%, I'm not feeling 100%. I haven't really done much filming, which annoys me, because I know how much everyone likes watching us on the tube, on YouTube and stuff. So, right, this is going to be concentration maximum. Try not to spray off my sugar beet. Where am I? That one. I've kind of got a short scoot here with sugar beet the other side. Will Mid Wales, how are you? Let's see if I can't do this without spraying some of my sugar beet off. Right, I've got 4 over there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can have 5. I can have 6. I can have 7. That'll be right. Cool, let's go. Oh no, that's in the sugar beet. That's in the sugar beet a little bit. Oh. Go away, I don't care about chassis controller. I know. Just go away. Can't you see I'm trying to be busy? Oh well, that bit there I get a good double dose. So, right, where are we? So how big is your farm then? Only about 550 acres is what we're on. 50 acres of potatoes, 50 acres of sugar beet, and the rest is all combinable wheat. We don't grow anything else, but we are going to venture maybe into some peas next year and see how we get on with peas. So we're just going to do that, trying to keep the black grass problem at bay, because we have never had that before, but now we have, so that is delightful. Yeah, so morning run behind time. Aren't we all behind time? So can't stay. Have a good one. Yeah, no worries, Will. Hope you're all good, mate. Yeah, I was on the go slow a bit this morning. I didn't get out of bed till 10 to 8, which was not good. Cup of tea and out, and here we are. So yeah, just it's been a hectic week where I've just been flitting around trying to get stuff ready. Subsoiler, the carrier. I've been on the carrier most of the time. Grumpy Grandad's been doing the front leg and the bushes and stuff. Exactly. Hello from London. Hello, mate. How are you? Or friend, how are you? Fan. Hope you're all good. Yeah, welcome to my little world, my office, my sprayer, my little kingdom, my little part of the world, which is pretty nice. As David just said, I think all the combining and all the straws all stacked up now, so Spud's getting their first burn off. Hey, I gotta watch where I'm going. So I need to put my phone up there so you can all watch me going up and down. But yeah, no, I only got a little, 200 hectares. Yeah, we had a bit of peas this year, but hogs did it all down. Have you got hog problems then in Sweden, like they have in Texas and places where people have been releasing them and they're just doing horrendous damage? They breed like rabbits, don't they? Oi, oi, Robert, how are you? I'm okay. What about you? Yeah, all good. Yeah. Apart from my nasal mucus seawater infection thing I got off holiday that I'm still struggling with a bit. I'm all good. I'm all good. Just struggling. I could do with about 6 extra people working for me the next few weeks, just to get ourselves caught up. Because if me and Grumpy Grandad are kind of like digging our way up the side of the mountain, and it doesn't feel like we're getting anywhere at the minute. It just feels like we're just moving from day to day. Not like Texas, we've had about 30 of them in 5 hectare field, at which point they ruin the whole field, don't they? So they taste pretty good apparently. Yeah, they taste pretty good. So I hope they, some of them are in the freezer now. Whoa, in the hole. Whee. Right, just coming to the end now. So hang on 2 seconds. Let me get to the end and there we go. That's good. No double overlapping. Get myself spun round. Yeah, I know Texas has got such a big problem with hogs out there. They're just they're catching whole families at a time and euthanizing them. Introducing them to the front of a rifle, I think, is what they're doing. Because there's so many of them. There's millions of them. They're just getting out of control. So hopefully it doesn't get that bad. They just, oh, go away. I don't care about controller. But it has to tell me. Stupid thing has to tell me. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly, Robert. As you can hear by my voice, I'm still all croaky and I'm still all croaky and mucusy. It's why I've had a severe lack of content coming out. I just haven't been feeling myself and just getting in the tractor and getting on with it, you know. So at some point I will, next week will be completely different and I'll feel better. Although Mrs. Farmer's promised me some Guinness tonight, so I might have to go and try a few Guinnesses, Robert, and make sure the Guinness is still okay in Ely. Yeah, you can't be too careful, can you? Really, you have to like sample a Guinness or two every weekend just to make sure it hasn't gone off or anything. Around here, a lot of the fields borderline the woods, so they come out at night. Yeah, we don't have any hog problems at the moment, but we do have problems with stupid people. Stupid people thinking that they know more about nature than us. They wanted to release wolves and bears and stuff back into the British countryside. Well, I can tell you how that's going to go straight away. I think it's going to get to the point where farmers take matters into their own hands and break the law to protect their farm, you know. So, yeah, that's how I feel about all these pests. Not pests, they're animals, creatures. Guess they live side by side with humans at one point, but not when you've got 8 billion people to feed. Ian Jackson, morning, how are you? I'm all good. Am I bringing the fast track to Hadnam? Not unless I take it to Ely tonight. I don't know whether I can bring the fast track to Ely tonight and and leave it at the cathedral. I got a silent disco tonight, Martin. We could come in the fast track. I could leave it outside Mrs. Farmer's house, couldn't I? Oh dear, this is going from bad to worse. I forgot to clear my coverage on the field as well, so that's not doing me any favours. You can see by my head being full of mucus that I'm not really thinking like a farmer at the minute. I'm thinking about just getting on with the job and doing it. So, are you bringing the fast track to Hadnam? No, but I'll be there tomorrow, Martin. I'm coming tomorrow to make sure the Guinness is okay there. You'll have to tell me, Martin. Do I need do we need plastic cups for Hadnam? I might bring it over tonight. I mean, it's coming. Yeah, it's just whether or not I have time to do anything with it, Martin. Hang on, let me get sorted out and up and going. Oh, go away! I don't need you now. No, go away. Some bits are getting double dosed because my stupid code keeps coming back up and telling me useless information, just bring your wallet. Bring the fast track here tonight and get cars to take you back to Ely. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, Martin. It would be great. They got, yeah, I just ain't got time, Martin, unfortunately. I'll make the fast track more famous. I'll make fast track more famous and bring it next year. I just haven't got time, there's no chance. I've got straw to move, I've got muck to move, I've got subsoiling to do, Martin, and I've got a carrier to fix as well at some point, so yeah, not going to happen, Martin, but I will buy you a beer for all your efforts tomorrow. Oh dear. Obviously we've still got a harvester in a minute bits as well. If anyone needs any help getting the front leg off a Grumpy Veritron 270, Grumpy Grandad is now a serious expert in removal of the front leg. He knows how to do everything now, and he also knows if you've got a bit of play in that wheel, he knows how to fix that. So Grumpy Grandad has been doing an amazing job on the harvester. Where we thought Martin Johnson, where we thought we were going to have to line bore it all out, we don't do none of that. So Grumpy Grandad put the big old pin, which you'll see a bit of on camera next week. Grumpy Grandad put the big ass front pin on a lathe the other day. I welded it up for him as he rotated it, and then he turned it down on the lathe and it fits in there a treat now. So Grumpy Grandad is the master of a rebushing of a Grumpy Veritron. Right, hang on guys. This is one of the wet holes I've created with the sprayer. Hey, with the irrigating and spraying as well, so just take it nice and steady through here. Whoa, hey. Hopefully I didn't burn any of my sugar beet off when I was over the other side there, but we'll see. Hopefully not, hopefully not. Beers, yes, Robert, beers, hang on. 2 seconds. Beers. When did we have beers last? Totally bonkers, these think tanks. It's all screwed up, everything, and well, at least we all think like the same, you know, Robert. I mean, I don't like moaning and having a rant on camera, but people who don't run the countryside feel like the wet hole there, Robert. Yeah. People who don't run the countryside, like we run the countryside, they don't run the countryside. They just like enjoying the countryside. They just like going out in the countryside. We actually have to live here and work here. Well, it's getting to the point where I can't afford to live here now, so where do you live, you know? Sorry. Yeah, it's becoming ridiculous, it really is. They want everything for themselves, but they don't have any consideration for us, so... Oh dear, go away, I don't care. Rear wheel steering, not centred. Right, last end of this field now, then we can go on to the other field. But yeah, bears. Bears. I thought you said beers. But yeah, bears. Who would want wolves and bears roaming around? You know, it's just like the badgers and the birds of prey. There's so much food for them to eat. The numbers are exploding, and they need controlling now. Badgers and birds of prey. They need controlling now. They just become out of control. Beers over bears. Yeah. Beers over bears every day. Yeah, this is it. The numbers need controlling. The badgers and stuff. You know, they're vermin. They really are horrible creatures from what I've seen of them in the wild, and they're protected. And I don't get it. I really do not get it. I don't understand it. You know, it's like, oh, we got a vaccination for humans to be vaccinated against all these other things and stuff, and the simple solution for me for the badgers is to thin them down a little bit, you know. I don't know, we could talk about that all day long, Robert, couldn't we? So just bring my wallet. Yeah, where is everyone and how is everyone else doing that is all watching, and what's everyone up to? Come and say hello, ask me questions. It's really fun. I haven't done any videos out this week really. We went to the British Potato Show the other day, and that wasn't really as much fun as I thought it was going to be. I was quite impressed. Charlie, how are you doing? I am spraying Go's Eye. So I'm putting a burn off. I'm burning off the spuds, mate. Just giving them, as you can see, they're pretty dead anyway. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, we're okay. They're just about dead anyway. So this is just the last little tickle for them to. Yeah, you got monkeypox as well, then, Robert. Oh no. Yeah. The British Potato Show was. I could have watched everything that I wanted to watch on there at the show on YouTube, which is disappointing. They cordoned off the harvesters, so you couldn't walk over to the. No Roundup, Charlie. No, we don't put Roundup in on spuds, mate. It's a different kind of desiccant for potatoes, mate. Otherwise, you'll end up with the potatoes going rotten. You have to kind of be careful not to make the potatoes. If you're not careful, some of the old stuff we used to use, mate, if you done it on a nice hot day like this, it would the plant would take the chemicals straight into the tuber. So you have to kind of be careful not to. But this new stuff we're using now, because Dicot has gone. Reglone has gone, so we can't use that anymore. Even though that was done it once through in the morning, and then once through a week later maybe. But that would kill everything. You know, that would kill all the grass, the weeds and everything. That would do a really good job. But now we've got this new stuff called Gozai, Charlie. Yeah, no, it works really well on the spuds. Obviously, it's just 3 times more expensive than what it needed to be. And, yeah. 3 times more expensive than it needed to be, and it doesn't kill the grass and stuff off. So it does a good job of burning the spuds down, but then you have all the grass weed problems coming through. So that's not really that clever. I wish they would let us get something that actually worked before they ban the stuff that we've been using. So let me clear my field coverage there. So yeah, we should be okay to get to the other field, and hopefully I might end the live while I'm doing that, because I've got to concentrate on not spraying my sugar beet off, because the wind is drifting over towards my sugar beet a little bit. Up here, the wind has been blowing away from my sugar beet, and there's nothing else around me. Everyone's harvested all their crops and stuff, so there's nothing. A little bit of drift I don't want, but if it was to drift onto somebody else's field, they're all bare. So as you can see, there's a double field there. I've got a freshly ploughed field in front of me, so no, I'm not going to damage anything. You know, nothing's going to hurt. So oh dear, trying to. There we go. Trying to swallow. Beet. Here goes the better looking. So spuds through the People's Food and Farming Alliance, I think it's called. Goes the better looking. Beet. Oh, how's the beet looking? Yeah, beet are looking mega. Robert, my sugar beet are at least up to here on me, and I'm 6'1", so, and I'm all leg rather than, I've got a really short body and a long pair of legs. So the beet are looking mega. We've done, the factory opens next week, Robert. We are going to have Matty and Michael Waters come in, David Waters Contracting, who you would have seen on our channel combining my cousin's wheat. Yeah, they're going to get their Grimmy harvester in next week, and if they look a decent size and the sugars are okay, they can lift all 50 acres and get rid of the whole bloody lot. If nobody else wants to go, because there's an awful lot of sugar beet that are shocking this year. None of them got up and away. My cousin Martin managed to save his field of sugar beet from the pigeons that were eating it, so he's done a good job on that. At one point there, his sugar beet looked like where you could see ours touching in the rows, Robert. My cousin Martin, you couldn't even see the rows, let alone touching in the rows. So he managed to get some bird scarers and stuff out there and irrigated it, and it looks great now. It looks lovely. Not as well developed as ours, so we won't get there because obviously he was a month behind, but he managed to save it, which is the main thing. Ian, how are ya? Expecting you to be spraying in the David Brown. Yeah, Ian, I could use, like I said, I could use someone. I've got pipes to clear up. Grumpy Grandad's still got another 10 days of work on the harvester to do. I've got carrier work to do. I've got subsoiling to do. I've got the seed dressing people coming in on Wednesday. So yeah, I could do with an extra couple of pairs of hands maybe for a 10-day period. I could use some help for a 10-day, 2-week period, and then we're under spuds. So I've got the grader to get out. I've got the box filler and stuff to get ready on the grader. So everything going on. We just keep ticking a job off at a time. And like now, I've sprayed the spuds. They've had their blight spray for the week, and they've had a burn down for the week. So next week will be the last run through the spuds. They'll be burned right off then, and that job will be done. I can get the sprayer washed down. It is, Robert, yes, the sugar beet look lovely. We'll have a look at the sugar beet in a minute. We'll have a look at the spuds. The spuds look mega in some places, in other places they're a bit blackluster, shall we say. But yeah, no, the spuds are looking like, we dug one root of agria up the other day, and it must have filled a hole like that up in the field. We dug them back in and planted them back in, and they're one root of agria, you should only get about 8 potatoes off, and there was like 30 potatoes, and they were all like nice size. Yeah, all good. There was like 3 or 4 that wouldn't ride the riddle out of all that lot. So can't grumble with that. I can't grumble with the sugar beet. They look mega. They're a little bit weedy, a bit more weedy than I would like, but everyone's got the same problem. So where's he looking for? He's found out where he's going. That's good. Right. Yeah, but no, Robert, you're alright. Yeah, I'm just happy you're a fan, mate. Yeah, I could build you a little lift into the tractor. And Kent buggers it. Yeah, too far from me. How mad the crop is varied. Yeah, it is. It's just unbelievably. The spuds are so varied across the board, but I think overall they look really, really good. The sugar beet, mine is okay. Mine is fine. Epoxy code keep coming up. The thing just has to tell me every time I touch the 4-wheel steering. It has to tell me, and then that buggers me up for what my spray is doing. Yeah, and everybody else's sugar beet don't look great. They don't look great at all. But I mean, I've seen a field over the back here, and they don't look good. But normally that farmer is any caravan sites close by. All the farmers around here are good farmers when it comes to sugar beet and stuff. They are good farmers. You know, they just we all have our little days and moments, don't we, where it don't go right for us. You can't be good at everything all the time. I mean, you have to try, but sometimes things just don't go right, and sugar beet is one of them things that just doesn't go right sometimes. My soil is very temperamental. If you get the timing wrong on our land, if you go too soon or you go too late, you know, you really. One, if you go too late and there's no moisture in the ground, they don't get up and grow. If you go too early, the land's too cold and they just sit there and don't grow. So yeah, very, very odd is our soil, our white soil. Any caravan sites close by? Yes, there is a couple of caravan sites close by. Yeah, you're right. Right. There we go. Let's switch that off there. Whee! Right, let me wind this down then, Robert. Now, I'll show you how good my beet are. We'll go and have a look. I don't know how big they are, but they're definitely a fair height. This is my waist height. They're up there, look. You're level with my waist now. Look. Ta-da! Let's have a look and see what they're like underneath. They're big enough. That one don't look very big, but this is a sprayer wheel, and that one looks massive. So it's like Blair Witch Project in the fen. Oh no! Yeah, they look big enough to me. That's my hand, and there's obviously more. It's like an iceberg, isn't it? More underneath. But yeah, fairly well up on my sprayer. So if there's a lot of top, normally you would think there'd be a lot of crop underneath. Let's get back in the sprayer. Yeah, come down and help me in. You got 2 weeks, haven't you? Caravan site here. What colour socks am I wearing? Don't start that, Sam, you weirdo. I'll show you tomorrow, Sam. We'll be there for a beer, mate, and come and teach you how to plough. Anyone wants to know what colour socks I'm wearing, I get banned instantly. Weirdos. Right, let me just back up. I'm not running my potatoes over, which I am doing. You should have come and got the fast track, Sam, and took that to Hadnam. Just go and get... I'm wearing nail polish. Yeah, I got some black on that one, mate. Yeah, Sam, you should have come and got the fast track, and Shane could have drove that up there. I still haven't had a chance to put the air horns on it yet, so I really want to get the air horns on before it goes to any shows, you know. You lot would love me at the you lot would love me at Hadnam Steam Fair when I'm playing Baby Shark out as loud as it'll go. Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do. Right, I've got to concentrate here so I don't spray my sugar beet off. Yeah, Ian's in Scotland, he's as far up there as you can get. We were looking at a new ring elevator for my Verotroni, and then that was up in Banford, B-A-N-F-F, Banford, how do you pronounce it? Trucker Tim wannabe, yeah I know, yeah, I can't help myself. But I think I was actually going before Trucker Tim, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, no, I thought some air horns needs to get straight piped. Yeah, we can do that. I'm sure we could do that. I keep thinking about buying an Australian import spec fast track with no AdBlue and no EGR cooler on it. Don't know how that would go down. I don't know whether you're allowed to do that or not. Remember the loader Martin from Cereals a few years ago? That would be mega. And then you could straight pipe, big old 4-inch stainless straight pipe out the side. Bit of smoke, bit of poke. No, I'm colour. It's okay, I'm colourblind. Trucker Tim wannabe, yeah. hopefully meet you there tomorrow, Sam, for a little look round. Martin's there, obviously. Can't see why you can't. Well, you probably can, Robert, but there is a lot of electronics that are involved in the exhaust system these days, with all the injecting of the AdBlue and everything crap like that going on. So yeah, no, I should have bought a 3170 or a 2170 or whatever they are. Should have bought one of them with no hours on it when I had the chance, really. But there you go. I found a 2170 with 2170 would have done us fine. That had got 2,000 hours on it. It would have been. Yeah, I don't see why you can't import a. I mean, I don't know whether they'll get to the docks and go, hang on a minute, this needs AdBlue and an EGR cooler on it. But everything else that's imported is not. George Saunders wannabe. George Saunders is my hero. I can't wait to see him again. Robert, weather up here being normal. A little warmer. I mean, I will send the sunshine up there when we're done with it, Ian. How's that? I'll send the sunshine up there when we're finished with it. It won't be long till I need some moisture. But the carrier's doing a nice job. I've got the carrier work in front of me here. I'm just doing it once over with one way and then once over another way. So it seems to be doing a really pretty cracking job. I wish I spoke to AgriLink this morning about a 9 metre. So watch this space. If he gets one in and wants to do a swap, then yeah, that is tropical. Make sure you don't go outside too much, Ian, otherwise you'll get sunburnt and your sensitive Scottish skin. Sorry, I take it back. Oh, I'm going to end up spraying some of my sugar beet off here. Yeah, sugar beet just got a little dose of that, I think, maybe. Right, where were we? Right, go away, I don't care about my wheels. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, one four. Did Gavin ever have a 185? I don't know whether Gavin ever had a 185 at Palmer's, did he, or did they all have 145? I mean, in the early 90s, them 145s were a big tractor for a big fast track tractor. You know, that was a big tractor. So yeah, 145 horsepower in the early 90s would have been a fair sized weapon. But a 185 would have been even more of a weapon, you know. Tell Gavin I said hello. If you're sitting there drinking cups of tea with Gavin, and I'll see him again tomorrow. So if it keeps going like this, Sam, just ask Gavin if he wants to. If we're going to keep going like this, we'll end up with a Sizer tribute memorial collection going on, because there's a few tractors doing the rounds that came from our farm in like the 50s and 60s, so they all go to the shows and stuff, so they're kind of cool. Gavin knows which ones they are and I don't, so I should really up my game. Yeah, we'll end up with a little museum going on if Grumpy Grandad. I've got two more tractors, well, not really tractors, more fork trucks. Classic fork trucks turned up in the yard the other day, which I haven't filmed yet. We just haven't had time to. I just haven't had time to show you all what we've been up to. Yeah, Gavin says, "Bring the fast track, you lightweight." I'd love to, Martin, but yeah, I just ain't got time. That fast track's going back on. Well, it's on muck. It's on muck at the minute, so it stinks. There we go. Right, now we can put some speed on. Let's get rid of that. Go away, I don't care about your problems. Normally you go to Shrink and see it. Hadnam Steam Fair, Robert. Hadnam Steam Fair is what we're on. Little local show, not really, about 40 minutes away from me. Not too far, just the other side of Ely. Closer for Martin than it is for me, but yeah, it would be nice to go and sit and chill out. And my good friend Kitty, who's been helping me with the engine on the pump. So Grumpy Grandad's been to go and get the irrigator pump engine. That's all been rebored out and new everything on that. Came to about 800 quid, I think, 900 quid maybe. So it weren't too bad. Yes, Robert, near Cambridge. Close in between Ely and Cambridge, really. I guess. Well, near closer to Martin, really. Yeah, so, yeah, somewhere out his way. I don't get out that way very often, I just know Hadlam's the other side of Ely. So, that's what I'll leave it as. Oh dear. Right. Sorry guys, I don't know whether you can hear me then or not, but yeah, Dad's looking for stuff, so I better speak to him before he gets irate with bringing me. Yeah, no, good little steam show. I think there's 45 steam engines booked in, or 35 steam engines booked in, which is nice. I don't know how many there was at the Wheaton steam engine rally, but Martin, people can't come in and well, I'm out. I'm out tonight anyway, so there's no chance of me getting the fast track over there and coming over, Martin. I'll be there tomorrow. That's the best I can do at the moment. So that's all I can do. I mean, I just I'll get some videos pumped out for you next week, guys, and hopefully back to normal. I just can't wait to have some beer with Martin tomorrow. I mean, me and Mrs. Farmer promised we weren't going to have any beer, but here we are, now having beer on Friday night and potentially beer on Saturday night. So we could chuck the airbed in a sleeping bag in the car, Martin, and come and have some beer like that. Failing that, we'll just come and have a wander around. I wanted to try and be a nice, responsible adult this weekend, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? Can't win them all, can you? Right, I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our little channel already, then yeah, make sure you go beer and donuts. Yes, Robert, make the most of it, mate. I can afford to have a quick day off, but I can't afford to have Sunday off as well, so I've got to sit on a tractor all day Sunday. So I don't want to be too feeling too special. And yeah, I'll see you all. Oh, whoever said you're an adult. Yeah, just do it. It's a baby. I had my beer last weekend, so I got to try and be some kind of responsible adult and get on and get the harvester finished and get the grader sorted out. Priority number one, and then we can have like at least a week or 10 days of lifting all our headlands and openings and get a good head start on where we was at last year. And then fingers crossed, touch wood, we don't have any breakdowns. We don't have any breakdowns on the harvester, and we crack on and get stuff done, you know. So get finished up by mid to late October. Get all our drilling done early as well. I'm gonna have a few days of drilling. I'll get some good early drilled stuff in this year as well. Last year, everything that was early drilled was okay, and everything that was late drilled was crap. So if I can get a lot of drilling done, and then we just have to wait for the mustard. And hello, Josh. Sorry, Josh, I'm now going. But how you doing, Josh? I'll stay for a minute longer and say hello. I just can't talk properly. I'm all mucusy and nasally and snotty and crappy. So hope you're good, Josh. Yeah, everything that was drilled early was fine. Everything that was drilled late was been a total disaster. So yeah, we'll try and get some good early drilling done this year. And go away. And get a good head start on it. And then we get the mustard, the sugar beet, and the potatoes out of the way, and then we'll get all that lot drilled as well. So hopefully, I don't know whether, I mean, Dan wants to get 50 acres of sugar beet up and in the factory in September, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So we'll see. I mean, if that's up and out of the way in September, then I can get them drilled and all. So yeah, we're going to have a good session. If they're paying a good price for spuds, the potatoes doing good, Josh. Yeah, mate, they look lovely. I think I did put a picture on our Facebook page the other day. I can't remember where I put it on there or not. I think I did. Go away. Yeah, stupid thing. So yeah, I think I did put a picture on there the other day of our spuds. One root of agria, Josh, and it's filled up. Damn nearly filled up a bag of potatoes. Just crazy. So yeah, hopefully they're looking good, mate. They're looking good. I did play around with the spacings a little bit, but next year I'm going to put all the small stuff at the same spacing as the big stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to leave them all one big spacing. The smaller seed, you would try and put them a bit closer together, you know. But next year I'm not. I'm going to leave them. I'm just going to leave the planter alone. Where I planted them. A decent width apart, you know, they look lovely. And hopefully next year I won't have as many heavy big projects to do on the harvester. Hopefully next year the harvester will just be check everything over, service everything, and off we go. 2 days work, bish bash bosh, and off we go. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed next year should be a lot easier, and next year I can perhaps start lifting. Next year I can perhaps start lifting like another week sooner, another 2 weeks sooner. I mean, I've had phone calls. Oh, when are you starting? Hurry up and start. When are you starting? I want potatoes. So the demand is there. The demand for spuds is there. So I'm going to go now, guys, because I can't hardly talk very well. So I will see you guys hopefully next week. Keep subscribing to the channel, guys, and keep hitting that like button. Thanks, guys.